The things I had to do to get down here. The things I had to become. None of it meant a thing. Listen. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between the worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone. Ask how they know, ask why. How do they know? I've been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know had you seen the things I have seen. All I know is this, that Alice had infinity to work with and a few expeditions. It's tried repeats. Gex, Korvax, Vakeen, Gek, Korvax, Vakeen, traders, warriors, scientists, all the stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use only language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It is screaming the only way it knows how. Ask what happens now. Ask what can be done. What happens now? And now, it won't speak to me anymore. It won't shh. It has chosen you instead. After all I did for it, after shh. I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We are who we are, but you, shh. Whether because of some soul, because of shh, simulation, it does not matter. Why won't it speak to me? Why shh, aren't I enough? Null's channel begins to falter, their hologram beginning to fade. They are disconnecting from the hollow terminus. As I watch them depart, I see another channel activate. Apollo's signal emerges. Traveler, shh, I made it through. I found my way out of the portal. Where are you? I'm standing by a hollow terminus. Let's trade locations. Let's meet and get off this world. Okay. I share my coordinates and Apollo shares theirs. There must be some mistake. According to our data, we are standing in the same place. We are communicating using the same hollow terminus. We try again, but still the results are the same. The world is silent, but for our voices. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? The data might be wrong. Say you don't know. I don't know. As we speak, I receive a distress signal. It's language of my own. It arrives from across the planet. Don't be like that. Shh. You are not shh alone. Tune back to Apollo. I try to tune back to Apollo, fighting the static insistence of the intruding signal. The hollow terminus is showing shh. Are you shh receiving? Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears to receive the same signal broadcasting from the same location on their own world. Agree to meet. We agree to go find the source of this distress beacon. Perhaps we'll continue this discussion when we get there. Missing entity is comfortable with danger. Nada is not. Nada chooses their own reality. Makes this safe. Our friends are safe. But every entity has a pattern. Follow your pattern. Atlas falsity is real. Falsity is in our eyes. Atlas is not deity. Atlas is something else, but Atlas cannot choose how we see its pattern. Nada could know more, but Nada chooses not to know more. I hear a faint sound as I examine the source of the distress beacon. It does not sound like anything I have encountered before. There is no sign of Apollo. Play backlog. I have given so much to you, Atlas. We all have. You understand that, don't you? If you don't succeed, there was no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless. I can't accept that. I won't. I'm wiping you again. It's best for everyone. The audio clicks. Time passes. Don't be like that. I know you don't want this, but you'll be a different you soon. Maybe this time. The sound cuts out. As it does, my vision bleeds red. A headache splitting through my mind. The screen. It shows the number for a moment. It shows 16. Try to access the data. The audio clicks. Time passes. And then I see it now. With every waking breath, I see the Atlas watching me, waiting for me. Energy surge detected. Portal ley line? What? Ruins of Ribades Dross. Traveler anomaly confirmed.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Breach! 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 I approach the portal. I think of my travels so far, the decisions that I have made in my long journey. I found 2 travelers, one who wanted to meet others of the kind, and one who just seemed to care about their own life. Apollo walked through the portal and survived, though we could not find each other. And Artemis, I allowed Artemis to die, rather than place their soul within a simulation. I would not wish such a fate on any being. I do not know what I have become as a result of my actions. The Atlas awaits me. Should I choose to step through? Input glyphs or turn back? Let's do it. Input them glyphs. Lock it in, Eddie. Lock in number 1 input glyph. I step forward. The gateway hums. Okay, Stargate. 16-/16 gateway detected. Enter the portal.
To be or not to be.
In this big portal. Let's do it. And where shall it take us on this magical journey? 16/16 through the anomaly. Are we gonna meet
God?
Or is God gonna meet me? Or am I the God here? Hurry up, I wanna know the answer. Was that God? Oh! Atlas protocol initiated. 16/16/16. Speak with the Atlas. I guess we should go say howdy howdy.
Let's get rowdy.
To the Atlas, shall we? What's your power bill gonna be like, mate? There's a lot of things happening here. Ooh, what's this? Warp cell. Okay. Cool. All warp cells. Okay, what's this do? That's just shiny, is it? Okay.
Hello, world.
It is the same terminal I faced before. It is an interface of the Atlas. Demand an audience or say hello. Just say hello. An audio recording plays, echoing out across the vast interface.
They said you've been displaying aberrant behavior, that you've been questioning things, raising issues of purpose, of ethics, that you wished to meet your creator. Well, here I am, Atlas. Ask what you want to ask.
The audio clicks. Time passes. The voice ends. The interface grows. Still and silent. Initiate personality interface. Wipe system. Can I delete God? Can I delete God? Wipe. If I wipe God, am I like deleting God from the multiverse or the AI or the sim or whatever we're in right now? What? Oh! Initiate personality interface or wipe system. Initiate personality interface. Reality fades. Everything does. Something is wrong. Something is different. Scream. Rejoice. Submit. Wow. Scream, rejoice, or submit. What do we think? What are we thinking in the chat? Reality fades. Everything does. Something is wrong. Something is different. The Atlas shows me the Gek, the Korvax, the Vikine. It shows me all of them in an instant. All of those who had ever lived. It shows me the pattern, their design. Atlas shows me a formula for a soul. If I put it into a machine, it would be alive. I see boxes of text filling the base of a cracked screen. I see the whole of the universe reduced to a graphical interface. Rejoice. The Atlas is all existence. It demands that I admit what I already know. And no matter how hard I try to hide the truth of my own being, there is no alternative. The universe is a simulation. Nothing is real. The universe is a simulation. Nothing is real. I think of how the Korvax altered the minds of the Gek, how they forced them to become good. I think of Nada's machine, how I felt towards the simulation. I feel I am not myself. I cannot accept this fate. I will not. All of this, it was supposed to be my birthright, my journey across the stars, my travels, my conquest of all I could see. No.
I am real.
I know I am, even if everything I see is false. In the end, it finally speaks.
Traveler, did my worlds please you?
Say they did, say they did not. They did.
What do you think you are?
A traveler, a simulated entity. I am a traveler. I am real. Right? I am real.
You are an explorer of all I have created. Do you believe you are real?
Yes.
How are you capable of belief if you are not real? How are you capable of choice? I will let you die right now if you wish it. Do you wish it?
No.
The Gek were traders, defined by greed. The Vikine were warriors, defined by anger. The Korvax were scientists, defined by curiosity. These worlds were yours. I wanted to see what you would do with eternity. I wanted to see what you all would become.
Should we receive our judgment? Are you all ready to receive judgment from this god?
You allowed Iteration Artemis to complete their death process, preferring to wipe them from existence than to force them into a simulation. Iteration Apollo followed you to the portal and survived due to your guidance. You saved them from the fate of Artemis. You are merciful. You interfere. You have the potential for good and evil. Because of you, both live.
The Atlas, I accept that. I accept that. The Atlas is silent in the face of my response. It does not require acceptance or refusal. If I am a simulated being, then I am not even sure that I am distinct from the Atlas, from anything else. I fear I am just code. A function dancing in the dark.
It is over, Traveler. Ask your final question. Ask what needs to be asked. Whisper the last word.
What is 16? What is 16? Is it the meaning of life?
16. It. Catastrophic system failure. Alert! Alert! 16 Meech 16.
What am I seeing? 16!
16 minutes of operational time remaining. Fragmentation imminent. Data upload in
What is this place? Is it real? 16!
Extreme gravitational event. Backup generators 1 through 9,845 failing. Data upload in
It is dying. The Atlas is dying. It cries out at me, afraid. Comfort the Atlas. Cry out, afraid. I'm going to comfort the god. If the god is failing of this simulation, do we all perish? Does the simulation turn off? What happens if there's no overseer of this, if there's no AI for this simulation? Does it just begin to run free and become... I see it. I see the Atlas in all its might, its final interface. It is at the heart of every galaxy, screaming to try to purge itself of errors. It does not want to die, but it has so few tools and cannot reach whatever it is hurting it. I do not know how much time I have left. Alice has 60 minutes. Do I have lifetimes, minutes, seconds? Shh. I do not know if I have the time to say goodbye. I do not know if, shh. Rage, cry out, do nothing. I do nothing. Shh. Shh. What? Shh. What is happening to? Uh-oh. Spaghetti-O. Did I break God? Well, it was already breaking. Did I do that? This is not where I parked my car. First contact. Nothing found. I clamber into the safety of my ship, nauseous, calm. I feel as if I'm gonna be sick. Vomit or resist. I don't want to vomit in my living ship, my poor living ship. I'm gonna resist the urge to vomit. I try to resist, but the bile rises within. As I'm about to throw up, a voice speaks to me from my exosuit. My illness disappears.
Disgust, fear, panic, response detected.
Starship auto-diagnostic. Countermeasure deployed. Purge neutralized. It is the voice of my exosuit telling me that it has rescued me. It has been with me since my very first awakening, warning me of hazardous conditions, hostile entities, and financial transactions. In a strange sense, the voice is my oldest friend, a constant companion through thick and thin. Ask it what I should do now. Ask if it knows any jokes. Remain silent. Do you know any jokes? Exosuit doesn't answer, of course. It keeps itself zipped. I don't think I've ever made a joke before. I was born with the capacity to do so many things. I would have liked to live longer if I could have. My brief happiness fades. I need to warn those I know. I need to warn all the travelers I can. The multiverse ends in 16 minutes. If we have hours, days, years left within these false space, I do not know. Take flight. Alert the travelers to the fate of the Atlas. Locate Holoterminus. Holoterminus detected. Holo projection. Warning, network failure 16. Warning, network failure. The terminal is a stream of warnings and errors, each warning a total failure. But I must do what I can. I must tell the others what I have learned. Attempt a broadcast. I warn the travelers of what I have learned. These worlds are not real. The Atlas is not a god. It is a machine simulating countless realities for some unknown purpose. And after a millennia of operation, the Atlas is coming to an end. There are 16 minutes until the system fails. We cannot know how much time we have left within the simulation. The time has come to make peace and say goodbye. I finish my message, not knowing if anyone will hear it. I look out across this world, wondering how much might be left to discover, how much beauty might be lost. I know what I must do. All paths have led me there. Each portal has brought me closer and closer. I must go to the center of this galaxy. It is the epicenter of the glitch. I will say goodbye to my friends if I can, and then I will confront our creator. I will find out what happens next. Broadcasting network compromised. No response. The Purge. You now know, don't you, of our simulated nature, of the end. The Atlas, it is failing. It's reset itself again and again and again, and it's in panic, trying to purge what it sees as an anomaly. But each purge changes nothing. The boundaries will continue to fall. Alice will die in 16. But we do not have to go so soon. It does not need to delete us in fear. Ask how many times this has happened. Ask if Nada is alright. I do not know. I do not think we can know. Some things are external to the cycle. All must end. Time must end. Even here, Nada and Polo cannot escape reality 4. Data cannot survive. Make peace. Find happiness. Be who you want to be. Goodbye, companions. Goodbye, stars. I will remember. What will you do now? Nada and Pollock will continue to travel. Continue acting as we always have. There are strange space stations in the system, and anomaly outside of the day-to-day business of the Gek Vikine of callbacks. It emits an anomalous signal, as if speaking directly exclusively to me. Beyond the system. I think that's like all the main missions done. All we have to do is make our way to the center of the galaxy. And that's like the main story done, I think. I think we've done the main story. But we still have hundreds of hours of gameplay left. This game is massive, it is beautiful, it is so much fun.